Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Twisted Trooper coming to you live from New York City. From my house to your house, I am extremely exhausted. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family and friends and loved ones. With that being said, we're going to get down to business tonight. Business at hand is paintball. Today on the show, we have on the bottom left-hand corner, everybody knows him. His head, his character says it all. Teddy Bear. On the top right-hand corner, depending on how you're looking at it, right-hand corner for me, left-hand corner for you, Mr. I'm late today, Gene the Dragon. And for the first time on the show, a respected player, a known player. I've encountered him, well, an individual that plays like him or looks like him, but obviously I just found out it wasn't. But with that being said, Panda. So, gentlemen, please unmute your mics. How's everybody doing today? How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Good.
Fantastic.
How about yours?
I ate a lot. And my boys put up the Christmas tree. I put it on Facebook. My Christmas tree looked a little... I loved it because they put it up, you know, it was them. But it looked a little worn. All the lights were on the bottom and the top was, you know, like almost bare. And then I loved it. And then the star didn't work and half the lights weren't plugged in. The other half, it was great. And so yesterday we had to, you know, kind of make it look good. So today, this is what it looks like now, you know, trying to make it look as close as possible to the way the boys had it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, no, see, but we had to put all the lights from here up and the star wasn't on. So from here to about here, it was not lit. And then from here down, it was lit. And then all the balls were from here down. And over here, it was a couple sporadic. It basically, I loved it. You know, I loved it. I did. I don't think that I could have looked at it the whole Christmas season. I think it would just, it would have hurt me. But again, that's me.
It's a rule. Every week you gotta redecorate every week.
Yeah, well, we had to do something. But the amount of pines that came. Ugh. Any of you guys have real trees?
Always.
Oh, dude. Ugh. I like real trees.
I collapse and get my first one.
Oh no, I like the way it smells. I like the real trees, and you know, I have to keep
cut your own.
I have to keep watering this. I wanted to do that this year, but anyway,
your own's always fun.
I wanted to do it. But anyway, guys, this weekend, big event coming up.
Oh yeah,
very big event coming up.
Yes, comrade, very big.
You wanna further elaborate on this event?
Well, this weekend coming up is the Collapse. It's a scenario game. It's my first time generaling, and I chose Panda here to be my XO. I got full faith in him. I played under him a few times as his XO, and just lots of fun memories on the field with this guy. So I know we're in great hands with him as my XO, and gonna go into this with you know, little gumption. Little gumption, huh? Yeah, you know.
Well, Teddy Hornswoggle with me. I just found out today it was his first time being general, and every time we played together, he has this presence about him that he knows exactly what he's doing. So I completely didn't realize it was his first time being general. So I have all the faith in the world in him, but he just told me today it's his first time and commanding. I'm like, get out of here! I thought you've been doing this for years. But the way he plays, the way he commands, the way he leads, you never would have thought it was his first one.
I mean, we talked about that. I think a couple of times. I think earlier this week or last week, or this week when we had Steve, or last week we had Steve on the show. And we were talking about. They were like, "Wow, first time general. What's your intake?" And Teddy was pretty insightful. I was, I'm also very eager to see how that's going to turn out. I mean, I've seen him on the field. I know how he plays. And then when he was, what was it? When he comes in as a third faction, he comes in like a storm. It's kind of funny because you see this big panda running. I mean, this big teddy bear running down the field, and behind him are a bunch of guys, and it's kind of funny. Next time I see it, I'm gonna take a recording of it, and I'm gonna put it up on the link, and I'm gonna get it up.
Scary. It's scary. He's not even running. He's just walking. His little head just bouncing up and down. Is walking. It's like I don't know what to do with that because it's coming straight at me. I can't stop it. So that's exactly what's going to happen against the CIA. We are the KGB for that weekend, and CIA's got something coming for them. Two bouncing bears.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, I was. I've been in the chat since the inception of the chat, and a couple times I leaked out some accents that was done by Mr. Devin Schwartz. His accent is absolutely spot on. Every time I hear it, I actually. When I'm at work, and I'll just scroll all the way back up to that message, when that voice message you put on, and I'll just start cracking up, and I actually play it for a friend of mine who actually is Russian. He goes, "Duh, who?" And his accent is like, "Oh yeah," he's like, he sounds Russian. I'm like, "No, he's not Russian." He's like, "Wow." So the accent is just really, I kudos, Devin, kudos on the accent. Teddy's accent is actually good too.
Mine always sounds a little more Polish.
Let me hear yours again.
No, I'm shy.
I'm not even going to try. It just sounds complete Asian when I say it, so it ain't happening.
No, I can't even try. Mine's is a combination of Latin, Mexican, and a combination of all of them together. It's just really... Ugh.
Well, we all need to try. I want everybody using a bad Russian accent at the game. Like, just get into it. No matter how bad it is, just embrace it at the game. Like, it's gonna be fun.
Well, I know a lot of I know a lot of bad words. A lot of bad words.
Well, I mean, you don't have to use those.
Well, I say. Well, the other good words I know is like piva and vodka and baka. And
you don't have to speak actual Russian. Just use a bad accent.
That's what I'm saying. I don't. That's. I mean, my accent only comes out when I say the words. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm gonna have to like, hey, paga, because the accent just won't come out.
I'm gonna need some vodka for my accent this weekend. So.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there will be some.
Gene, what's up, Gene? You kind of quiet up there.
Nothing much. Enjoying the
cast.
We have a good cast. Shout out to the guys tuning in. We have Yvette. Hello. And of course, Crazy Man Gio. He's talking about, don't forget about the candy. Oh my God. What candy? I'm getting candy to the kids, Gio.
Yeah, comments coming in from Gio, General Teddy. Gio asking if we're talking about Hamburger Hill. I don't know. This guy's flashback, and he's just... No,
we are not talking about Hamburger Hill.
We're not talking about Hamburger Hill. Exactly.
Is that Misfit Gio from down south?
Yes, yep. He's taunting me. There's a backstory to this, but
I've yet to meet Gio. I've only heard of him.
No, he's a cool guy. Just make sure you have a lot of Adderall immediately preceding the meeting. You will need it afterwards because you're just gonna be. You're gonna need to come. Trust me. He's a good guy. I love him. I mess with him a lot.
Abby and Bruno talk about him a lot from the Misfits, so I'm looking forward to meet him.
Yeah, no, I mess with him a lot. Good guy. Listen. Honest thoughts. Oxcc this Saturday. You have to be somewhat nervous. When I was general for the first time, I drove down to North Carolina. I was nervous. I was I was nervous. So, I mean, it was nothing at the end of the day. It's your general, your game. It's a game, and that's it. You play the game. But in the back of my mind, I had some, whole shit, How am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
There's always going to be that sense of nervousness, and like I have faith in the people that I do have coming. I know that I'm in good hands. I know I have a lot of great minds on our team that can help me with whatever questions I might have to bounce whatever strategies that I can come up with. Also, I know I got some good heads on people's shoulders to do whatever missions come out, because this is also going to be a mission kind of heavy game, and it's going to throw us some curveballs. So we're all going to need to adapt at the same time as push. So I think we got a well-diversified group of people that are coming out that can help achieve things on different fronts. So
honestly, there's only one thing I'm really worried about, and it's the mind of Steve Solo.
Oh yeah, I mean that's definitely something that's
scared.
spooky.
I'm scared of what he has in store for me and the CP. I'm very, very, very scared about what he has up in that crazy, sadistic, sick mind of his. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also not looking forward to it at all. I might have to punch him after the game. I'm not gonna lie.
Why do you say that?
Why would you say that?
Why do you say that? Elaborate.
The smile that comes on his face, the smile he has on his face when he talks about the things that he's gonna do to us, is spooky.
I've known him for so long, and sometimes when we have these dark conversations, some weird things come out, and I can only imagine what's going to come out when he's producing this game. I had a conversation with him today, and I was like, Solo, I might have a really bad headache on Saturday. Can you leave me alone? He goes, not happening. You'll be busy all day. And I'm like, here we go. So
the game's going to go straight through, no lunchtime. So that's probably a headache.
That's the worst part.
That's the other thing is,
Baxton, Firefly, myself, and Teddy, we're fat at heart. We're gonna be hurting like hour 3. That's gonna be hurting. So I told Solo I'm bringing a lunchbox just in case.
Protein bars, buddy. Protein bars. The P3 and protein bars. I'm telling you, they go a long way.
No, liquid IV helps too.
I leave the liquid IV alone. I have hydration pack, but protein bars, man. The Slim Jims, P3, and granola bars. I've learned that.
Have you ever heard of a snack pod, Steve?
The what was it? The P3s? The cheese?
No, snack pod.
No.
Any pods with licorice, Twizzlers, cheese balls. Take it out of your pod pack. Just start eating it.
Snack pack.
I've never realized that.
Paintball snack pods, snack packs. Absolutely. I know every once in a while you forget you're playing paintball and you throw your cheese balls into your hopper by accident. It's like, ooh, that stinks.
Well, we got Steve. Joker said Steve be saying some weird shit too. And MAGFED Pedialyte.
Pedialyte is a good thing.
Ooh,
Pedialyte champion.
Pedialyte is an excellent. You know, actually put me on to Pedialyte.
I like Pedialyte Sport. I live by Pedialyte.
I haven't tried it, but my captain Shadow, she is known as the official, unofficial field medic or team medic. And every time we go to these events, especially during the summer, she brings packets of Pedialyte and packets of vitamin C to put in your drinks and water. And every time, especially when you go out there and you're sweating during the hot days, when it's really hot, you vitamin C, cold, pow, you wake up right away. Same thing with Pedialyte, wakes you up right away. So yeah, Pedialyte definitely. But the pod packs that you were just saying, I don't never tried it. But I carry, no lie, I have in my pocket two Slim Jims, the two small Slim Jims, one granola bar, and if I find them game day, I usually get them the P3 snacks. And these are the little things that I learned going to Steve Solo's events because there's no lunch, so you need to, these are little events these are little things that I learned along the way.
Okay, I want you to read the.
Yeah, I know. I see it. I
can show you. We also have a Podstein.
Oh, I need to get one of those.
Oh yeah. Picture there's nothing in here, but yeah, this bad boy. 3D printed.
Yeah, but aren't you afraid of when you're running? It's gonna. Okay, never mind.
Who runs? I don't run. Everyone knows I don't run. I walk through these whizball games. There is no way I'm running. If I'm running, I'm running to lunch.
Oh man.
Panda, one of my favorite memories is walking over to you after rock paper scissors.
That was a terrible. I don't want to talk about that story. I don't.
Why don't you talk about it? Because you've already started it. So
I hate you.
It's so good. It's so good.
Once you start something, you gotta finish it.
And Geo MAGFED, there's
good.
already before you go, Teddy, and explain what that little rock paper scissors thing. Geo MAGFED, no, there is an individual is Goldenrod. We're gonna try to have him on the show. I already reached out to him.
Yeah, from AMD.
In case anybody is wondering,
The Ion, you might meet him.
They're referring to the golden dildo, and that's Nate Goldenrod. So yeah. Anyway, go ahead, Teddy. The rock paper scissors.
I think he froze.
No, he's not frozen.
No, I'm just playing.
He was just messing around. I was like, the first he looked at me like, what are you talking about? So I said rock paper scissors, and anyway, go ahead.
Last game of Top Gun.
I want Panda to tell it. Oh, my hands are dirty. Yeah, Panda.
Fine.
Go ahead.
So the last game at Top Gun in Jersey, Penguins versus Polar Bears. Teddy is a polar bear, and I'm part of the Penguins. And he decided he's got to paint, at least in the last couple minutes of the game. Walks up to me and goes, "Let's rock, paper, scissors for a position." I said, "That's fine." Rock, paper, scissors. I win, he wins. I lose, he loses. Next time he comes by and goes, "I just want a Panda hug." I said, "Absolutely, come to the middle of the field." Has his, no paint in his gun. Walks up to me and hugs me and goes, "By the way, surrender." And I'm like, I got nothing to say. I got nothing. So I said, "Yeah, I surrender." Then all of a sudden, he looks at everyone else and goes, "Hey, I need a hug." And I'm like, "Don't do it." I'm just shaking my head. I'm a dead player. People walk up piece by piece. "Hey, Teddy, want a hug?" "Yep, surrender." And you're out, and you're out, and you're out. I think he got about 8 of us before we caught on. And we're sitting there going, "Just don't do it. Just don't walk over to us."
There were enough people that actually hold me back from grabbing the last person.
It was bad.
I tried, but I'm just like off the ground at this point. I'm like, okay.
If only there was a camera watching all of us die, like step by step by step, that would have been awesome. But nope. No.
It was so good.
Terrible.
Man, and I played a lot of rock, paper, scissors. I probably played like 15 different people.
Everyone from Apex, everyone from Lotus, and then he just walked up and hugged us and then killed us. So
yeah, and the refs were into it too. So this rock, paper, scissors was for your life. If you lost, you went to respawn. So it was really funny.
All right, so the point is, don't play shit with you then, Teddy.
No, you see him, you shoot him.
You can't.
If you won rock, paper, scissors, I went and respawned.
Or if he says you want a hug, don't come for the hug.
Don't do it.
You really can. Look, you try to shoot him too. He returns the FSRs right back to you. Like, yeah, these are yours. I know you paid a lot for it.
Mm-hmm. He'll pick him up and be like, "Oh, this is yours. Return."
One of the guys at Red Dawn. I'm sitting up in a tower, and somebody's tucked into the woods down there, and he keeps shooting first strikes, and they're bouncing off the head, and I'm just giggling as they hit the ground. And then the game ends, and like I'm going down, and I pick up these first strikes, and I just put them in my pocket, just for the off chance that somebody's gonna come up to me and say something about shooting first strikes at me. And it was the guy that was shooting these that came up to me, and he was like, "Oh, you like all those first strikes I was shooting at you?" I was like, "Oh, these ones." And I just gave him.
Shout out to him. That's Sek. He's from the Savage Beast. Our brother Sek.
Yeah. He got me in the eye after a few, but that moment, that was so much fun.
I can imagine that. I can imagine him doing that too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't like playing against Teddy. I'd rather play with him.
I've played. I haven't played against him. I've always crossed him on the field and playing with him on the same field. EMR, Bones and Ashes last year.
See, there's certain teams that happens for, but like M80 has been one of my biggest frenemies for the longest time. This year was the first year I actually played with them, but for years now, I've been playing against M80, and they're always just kind of a pain to fight against, but it's always just fun. And I know they feel the same about me. So this weekend's gonna be it's gonna be something else, man.
Do we know what the weather's gonna be? Do you know what the weather's gonna be like this predicted for this weekend?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be close to 50s. I think.
See, I live in New England. I go outside and I look up.
You come out of hibernation, right?
Oh, I don't hibernate. I play in the snow and everything, man. Don't get it twisted.
I love that too, man. That's the fun of the sport. That's the best time. You guys have any insights that's gonna happen on this Saturday, or everything is kept in the dark and it's just when you show up, everything comes out?
We had some stuff, not a lot. No, yeah. Solo's been doing his best to just kind of keep it all quiet until day of. We were instructed to come early. We were also instructed to not do certain things when we get there, not to go certain places. So they have a couple of things in store. I believe the production staff will be there Wednesday and Thursday to set everything up for us. So I'm excited to see exactly what they have. These guys work their tails off.
When he was on the show earlier, he gave us a clue. I pulled it up on the post credits, and I'll put it up on this credits as well. And it's a nuclear symbol.
Well, I mean, Cold War. You have to.
Yeah. So I haven't seen any other clips. I've been trying to follow and see if I can piece together what he has in mind to do, and the only thing I saw was that nuclear symbol. That was it.
He's going to be tucked away in his own little tent that no one can talk to him. He's just going to be there, just moving pieces of the puzzle in order for us, to make us angrier for the next 6 hours.
Panda, we could explain the stickers, right?
Yeah, I believe so. The stickers of all the props that we have.
The props, yeah.
Special collapse stickers. If you don't have a collapse sticker on them, the props don't count. They're not real for the game. Yeah.
So with all the props, be on the lookout for the sticker and the color. We can't touch enemy props, and they can't touch ours. If we do touch them or move them,
we lose points.
We get penalized. A thing we got to also watch out for are the non-players walking around.
Oh, right. Solo put an NPC.
Non-players? What do you mean?
Characters. We got NPCs walking around.
Are you saying that's the third faction?
Not a third faction.
They're just NPCs walking around doing whatever they want to do.
And they got their own agendas. They're doing their own thing. So when we're looking at props, grab anything. And these people might want them. And, be polite. We are KGB, but we are not animals, okay? So
let me get this straight. You're going to have, let's say, like a third faction in the field with these dudes. So let's say you're grabbing a prop. Can they shoot you guys?
Yep.
And you can shoot them back or no?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
But if you shoot them, they may not be nice to you and give you points.
Wait. Yeah. What do you mean if you shoot them, they may not be nice and give you points?
So we have to be nice to the NPCs, because if we're not nice to them, they may not give us, certain clues. I don't know. Remember, Steve's mind is jacked up. So whatever we think about doing and put in the gray area, Steve's going to be like, yeah, I thought about that already. It's not going to happen.
So basically, you're going to be your best friends and your enemy at the same time on the field.
Oh yeah.
So Panda, you should take all the pizzas you can with you, man.
Unless they're delivered by M80.
Oh yeah, I was. Yeah, I heard about that story. One, it was epic. Two, I'm never going to be on the receiving end of that, so I am not going to be that hungry Saturday. I will feed myself and not take any presents.
Oh, let's get a bunch of pizzas for this.
Please elaborate. Wait. Please elaborate. I have an idea.
You never heard this story?
No.
So there was. I forget what event it was. It was
Paint Wars.
Paint Wars? Okay. So M80 decided it was really cool to get pizzas and bring it to the other enemy CP. I said, hey man, as a gesture of friendship and whatnot, they, started opening the box of pizza. I think like the middle or the last box had a bomb in it. Part of the game.
They didn't get into it. They didn't get into the CP.
Oh, they were close though.
They got close. They got close, but they didn't make it into the CP. I was actually XL for that game.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've learned my lesson on that after hearing that story. I'm like, nope, not accepting any gifts. As much as I love F80 and as much as I love Pride Fest, nope. No gifts.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That sounds like something really interesting to pull off again.
I hope they do it again, just not against mine.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Like I said, man, M80 is just fun to fight against. So I'm looking forward to fighting them. It's been a whole year since I fought them. Like every game this year, I've fought with them, and it doesn't feel right. I gotta fight them.
The last time I fought M80, it was at OTP, Living Dead. That was a gigantic game, and that was a tough thing. And M80 is physically tough, but they're just equally as mentally tough as well. So they're cerebral out there. Firefly, I don't know what comes out of that dude's head, but that guy is just insane. I love him to death.
Yeah.
When you're talking about earlier, you said when you play Steve Solo, you don't know what's going on his head. So during his game, he could just throw a weird bone into it, and it switches the game.
Well, he has things already set in motion. He has things already planned.
Yeah,
if there's a gray area, he had probably already thought it through and said, you know what, I already thought about this. This could possibly happen. Here's a scenario. Here's my rebuttal to that. So he's got everything figured out. I have every confidence in him as a game producer, but I also want to hate him. I'm gonna hate him after Saturday.
That's what I'm referring to, because you're saying he's a great game producer, but then you hate him at the same time. Why does
absolutely come in? It's love and it's the
classic. It's the classic. Actually, it's the proverbial love-hate relationship.
Yeah,
I'm the same way. I go to his events. I love to go to his events. I hate the shit that he throws in the events. At the spur of the moment, all of a sudden, boom! What happened? Oh no! Now we have to go to this objective and add this to the. So it's like, because it's like because it usually happens when you get into that one position where you, it's that juicy position, that sweet spot, and all of a sudden, bat! What happened? Oh no! Everybody's moving over there.
The thing is, we can't get comfortable.
Yeah.
No.
Can't be comfortable.
Well, basically,
we always got to be.
Every minute within the minute, it could just change instantly.
Yes. Okay. In the mind of Steve Solo, yes, everything has been thought of. I pride myself on going to every single game and try and find the gray areas. Solo and I usually run together and find those gray areas. I don't know if we're going to find any in this game. I really don't.
No, because we also got to think. Steve Solo is what? He was MVP for Endless Legends how many years in a row?
3 years in a row.
3 years in a row. And Endless Legends is a very involved game. So, and I know he was involved. Didn't he help out or do something this year with them?
I don't remember. Not with Endless, I don't think. No, he was in a booth for Endless, I think. I think he was. That's right. Yeah. But I think it was 3 years ago. He had an MVP in every single game that he played. So,
yeah. So this is a guy that knows the workings of the game, knows the gray areas, and knows that we're going to look for gray areas.
Every once in a while, I'll call him the cerebral assassin, because I just can't with his brain sometimes.
I call him the Great Mouse Detective.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because he figured me out when I was running around without the bear head one year.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. You put it down as a decoy and everyone shot it, and you're like, "Now I'm going another way."
That's a different time.
The first time I met him was at a cousin's event at the CT6. First time I met Frosty. Didn't have no idea who the hell he was. And I think he was reffing or something like that. Anyway, he was reffing and playing. And I was more impressed with his playing than his... Oh, at the time, I didn't know that, I didn't know who he was, than anything else. Now... I'm more impressed with his game and not his playing. because the game is like you said. He covers every single avenue, every possible scenario that can come up. He actually plans it. So I mean, there's no disrespect as I'm saying that I respect his production more than his playing. It's not. It's just the admiration jump from the level of respect as a player to the level of respect as a promoter and producer of events, because his events, he's up there in my book as one of the best producers that I've been to. I don't know if you guys feel the same way.
He'll tell himself he's a terrible paintball player. He's a terrible.
Well, I didn't think
I don't think I've ever seen him shoot.
I didn't think he was bad. I really didn't think he was bad. I actually
he's not. I'm just digging into him.
I thought he was pretty decent, and he moved pretty fast, swiftly for a big dude. I mean, I don't mean big dude like big like me, but no, Steve, everybody knows I'm a big dude.
He's getting chewed up.
So my definition,
bro, that's what he's saying.
My definition of big dude is you're husky. But I'm big. You're husky, but we don't use the term husky, as grown men. So
why not?
We don't. When's the last time you heard a guy say I'm husky?
Gabriel Iglesias.
No, man, not comedian wise.
There's 5 levels, right? There's 5 levels to this shit.
No, man, not comedian wise.
You got husky? What else? I forgot.
A husky? No! Stop! I'm not gonna go there. So
none of us are at damn though. None of us are at damn. None of us are.
No.
No damn. You don't see a damn on the field.
No.
If you see a damn on the field, you're gonna see everybody damn. Imagine him at the 50 running.
And I've been there. I've been running. Anyway.
Yeah, but you're not a damn.
No, I'm not a damn. But yeah, no disrespect intended to Steve for what I just said. If he took it the wrong way, I apologize. But
all the disrespect.
Yeah, come on, stop trying to put a fucking battery in this guy's back. Are you kidding me? Holy shit! But no, I seen him on the field, and for a dude his caliber, his size, his stature, he's pretty swift. So, reverting to his ability to throw, produce events. Wow, dude.
Steve, I'm sorry. But...
You know what? Shut up. I see the comment. Shut up, and shut up.
Look, I'm just saying. Steve's old now. Ask his fiance. When he went down to ask her, every bone in his legs cracked when he went down to ask his girlfriend.
Justin, shout out to you, my brother.
Is he part of Old and Busted now too?
Oh yeah.
Listen, listen. It happens. It happens. I'm up there in age too. I'm 47. It happens. I proposed to
47.
When I proposed to Elizabeth. I didn't go down on one knee because I wasn't stupid. Because I'm not gonna. You'll actually hear my bones. So I ain't doing that. So I kind of did this. I was brought her to a hot dog stand, and I proposed to her while she had a hot dog in her mouth. Are you gonna marry me? She had a hot dog. So I mean, there are guys. For Steve to do that, he's up there in age too. So I
think he's younger than me.
How he can't be. He's not up. Look, how old at the most? What, 35, 36 years old, 37?
I think he's around 33, 34. I'm 34 as of September.
Okay,
I think he's around
younger than me.
All right, so for his body to be creaking, yeah, no, that's bad.
Justin said you are 47, and damn.
Yeah. But you know what? You can say all you want. But I have been in the 50, bro, and I have been in the 10, and I've been in the 0. I've been out there, and you know what? And you know what? You can say what you want, but I can tell you this. Damn.
I was there, ladies and gentlemen. I can testify for this. There's also, look, I'm gonna show it to you guys. Video footage of Steve at the 50. There's video footage. Him.
Oh, see, I love running to the 50.
Right.
Panda, you remember when I came down and played some hyperball with you guys?
Yeah.
On a random day, and you were like, "Yeah, just go," and I ran right to the 50.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Look, I'm not gonna lie. Us damn and fluffy guys, we live at the 50 because let's be honest, fat bounces, and we're gonna live for a while up there. So
we played where was it? Sons of Liberty a couple weeks ago. Steve was at the 50 in a speedball field. Let's correct this. In a speedball field with a dam. Nobody believed it, and there's photos of him being at the 50 playing with Predator from the East Coast Headhunter. Shout out to him. They're literally
it's East Coast. Hold on. It's East Coast Hunters. Let me correct you on that.
East Coast Hunters.
East Coast Hunters, yes.
East Coast Hunters.
Of course, my brother Predator.
But you said Headhunters.
Oh, East Coast Hunters. Yes, my bad. East Coast
Hunters.
I love you guys. But it was such a movie to watch both of them just, all right, you go that way, I go this way. You go that way, I go this way. And I was watching Steve move to the 50. It's like, yo, he really backs his shit up right now.
I believe it.
See, being on the 50 isn't a destination. It's a state of mind, man. You got to be on that 50 all the time.
Oh, trust me, I was fuck. There was a point where
I'm not gonna lie.
I always say, man, I'll see you guys on the front lines, and I mean that.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel it afterwards. On the drive home is when I feel it. I'm not gonna lie. You can ask this man right there. I get out of his car and I'm like, I feel it. And that's
I get hurt almost every time I play.
It's because I'm old, man. It's because I'm old. The older you get.
Oh, trust me, I know. That's why I wear ankle braces. You name it, I have it on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not playing.
Well, I mean,
when you play on the there's nothing but logs, branches that you got to walk over. I don't got time for that.
No, it goes above beyond that. I got bad peripheral, so I was at EMR and I was running into a bunker. No, it was Oxcc. So I was in the woods and I was running into a bunker and I ran into a stump instead. And it just leveled me, and it hit me right above the knee on my thigh, and it just stopped me dead in my tracks, put me horizontal, and I fell on my face.
I got a solution for your peripherals.
What's that?
I'm gonna send you the link. I don't know if it's true or not, but there's this guy that's in the European community. He's got a tiger head or something like that on his head. He runs around with a tiger, but he has two little micro cameras on each side of the tiger's ears and a small micro, like a Android device, like a small phone inside right in between the eyes. And it's not like when you put the camera in, it's not like you're cross-eyed. You see it normal, and he can see his front and he can see his peripherals. Now I don't know if it's true or not, but it's worth looking into.
Juan Ruiz checking in, SB2 from the Savages. Shout out to you, my brother. And yes, Justin, I am old. The fuck? I think I have time for my ankles to go. I don't think so. I need them.
So,
but I also do like the challenge of seeing out of this bare head. I get some advantages with it, but I like the disadvantages that I feel like kind of offset it. So
Well, I've never had the opportunity to play against you, but to be honest with you, I respect you as a player. But if I ever had to play against you, the big teddy head would be the easiest target for me to get.
You would think. I have dumped 18 pods in that head and nothing breaks. I hate Teddy sometimes.
Serious?
I'm dead serious. I will sit there in a trench and him just sitting there on top of a hill. And
I hear I'm very fun to play against.
They just bounce off you? Oh no, yes. I don't like you very much now, Teddy.
No,
I would be that guy that he would try to figure out where the shot is coming from, and I'm shooting and the ball's not breaking, and you would hear me, fuck yeah, goddamn fuck shit. You would actually hear me screaming.
I'll be that guy you waste $100 of first strikes on.
Yeah, I would be that guy yelling, and I would just stand up and say, okay, fucking hit me, because at that point I'm already yelling out everything that you can think of. So they really
for the hug with a grenade. That's all.
I love at games. There's times when people are like yelling and they get mad, and I've had refs that are standing right next to me. Zach Heyman from Solstice, and he's even like, No, man, they're all bouncing. And the guy's still mad. And I'm like, hey, man, you can check me. So I walk up to the ref. He walks over. I'm like, you can check me. And I go and I spin. And I was clean. He was like, all right, respect. And he goes and respawns because I shot him. So whenever somebody has an issue and they think they got me and it didn't, or it's somewhere where I can't see, I'll be the first person, hey, man, I won't shoot you. You don't shoot me. Come check me if you want. If you find one that I'm hit, I'll call myself out and I'll go out. I know I can't always see the ones that break. And I usually always try and stay near a ref or somebody that I can actually be like, hey, did any of these break? Because I don't like people thinking that I'm doing that. You know, that's not me.
And one thing they got to know, Teddy, as soon as they get to know you, they know you're all about the game. You're all about sportsmanship. You know, you'll call yourself out if you get hit. You know, not many people understand that when they first meet you. It's like, no, this actually dude was legit about the game. He cares about the game.
And a lot of the people, there's legit people that when they get pinned, they call themselves out. Then you have the asshole. I remember, like Teddy was saying, at Red Dawn, it was me and my buddy Bishop. It was this one dude behind the fence. I'm shooting first strike, and his dead hitting him right in the mask. Pop, pop. And all you saw was him going under the fence. And the ref is looking at him like this. And we're like, ref, can you go check him? Oh, he's clean. I'm looking at the ref like, I wish I could just shoot you right now, you son of a bitch. Because you literally looking at the dude in the dude. So it got to a point where Bishop
That's when you get a launcher and blow up the bunker.
He lit him up completely. How about now? Is he clean? Oh, no, he's not. He's not. He's like, come on, people. You know?
That's why I say, shoot me till I put my hand up.
Yeah. I always say, I always call the ref, paint check. Can you check it?
I'll put it up. Shoot me till I put my hand up. But please don't shoot me after. So many people want to overshoot me after my hand's already up. They're like, now I can finally shoot you. Like, ow, please.
Got Devin Schwartz checking in. What's up, Devin? Comrade Devin. Christian Delgado as well, checking in.
What other events you guys have coming up?
Well, Hawaiian Legends.
I won't be able to make that.
Oxcc will be
I'm going to Hawaii.
You know,
Oxcc is the last one.
Allow me to let you know something. I found airfare. It was brought to my attention, and I found airfare. $198 each way to Maui.
Send me the link.
$198.
That's not bad.
I mean, they're gonna have duct tape on the wings.
There's nothing wrong with duct tape on the wings. It's safe for the first 100 miles.
As long as it's the foil stuff.
Well, I'm extending an invitation to both of you guys for December 18th, Squid Wars, Year 1.
Where's that at?
It's going to be in Matt's Outback. I will be generaling as the guardsman. If you guys would like to come, join my team. It's going to be epic. Teddy, I already spoke to you. December 18th. It's going to be fun. We will be playing red light, green light. We also have the cookie and tug of war. See, you're interested, right, Panda?
I love that show, and I'm so down.
Well,
I am going
I
to.
actually haven't watched this show.
We're actually going. So, Teddy, watch the show so you can understand it. It's pretty cool. We're actually gonna stick almost everything's gonna be to the show.
Okay.
Everything's gonna stick to that show almost. So the red light, green light, the cookie, tug of war, and for the viewers, no Joker will not be baking these cookies. We will not be eating those cookies.
As one of the co-producers of the event, the premise of the game basically is the players. Squid Wars would be the players versus the soldiers. During the game, the format of the game is going to be simple games. There'll be little side missions here and there. But for the most part, just planned for simplicity. The Squid Games will take place during the game at selected times. And yes, there will be tug of war. There will be the red light, green light. The actual name for the cookie game, I forgot what it is, but I will get it back for you. I will have it up there. We will have audio, music from the red light, green light, the song. We're trying to make it as true to form to the game or to the series as possible. So to give you guys a heads up, so if you guys are interested in coming, I highly recommend you do come, because the game will be a traveling game. It's going to start here and it will go travel different states. So yeah,
and the one will end here.
I am free that weekend.
Panda, you could join the Guardsmen.
I think I'm free that weekend.
You could join the Guardsmen. What do you say?
Hey, I'm all about it. Send me the info.
If Panda goes, I'll go.
Oh, so do I get both of the bears, the panda bear and the teddy bear?
Hey, send me the link. I should have that weekend free, and I should be down. So
here we go.
Yeah.
Here we
I'll
go.
I'll even wear my panda suit that day too, if it's that cold.
We're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be fun.
I'm glad you got another one.
Steve and Andrew, they wrote an amazing format. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and the show is pretty cool. It's interesting, something very interesting, and then to make it into a game like that. First of all, who doesn't want to play red light, green light as an old person already? We used to play that as children. Let's play that as adults. It's gonna get to a point where one of our bones, like we was talking about earlier, might crack. Yeah. What?
I'm so down for red light, green light. I'm down.
Everybody's down for red light, green light.
The interesting part of that,
I'm gonna win.
the soldiers that will be participating in the red light, green light, and any of the Squid Games are not participating in the event.
Make it fair.
So as not to show any favoritism, the individuals that will be playing as a soldier will not be participating as players in the game.
Yeah, to make it fair, because if they play with us, oh no, not fair. So those players would just be, they can only do Squid Wars. Squid part. You got.
Now, Devin Schwartz is asking, how are you going to incorporate the paintball markers into the game? Okay. During the game, red light, during the normal course of the game, you're going to be using your normal markers. It's an open class, open format, open class. You're going to be and FSRs are allowed, so you're going to be using your normal markers. When you're actually participating in the red light, green light, the only individuals that will have weapons will be the soldiers, just like the series.
Only thing you're carrying with you is your mask.
The only thing you got is the mask, just like the show.
Protection for your face.
That's pretty much it. And you acquire points as you complete the task, what ultimately leads to your team winning the end of the game. However, it all depends. It's all contingent on your successful completion of the games themselves.
So if you're doing those, you can't play paintball during the event. You have to do one or the other.
No. You get to play both. You get to play the red light, green light.
You get to play them all.
The only people that cannot play both are the actual soldiers that are meant to shoot us in the back if we fail red light, green light, if we fail the cookie or tug of war.
So the guys, basically, the soldiers are gonna have their soldiers players, and you're gonna have the players. Those two teams are going to go at it in the game. When it comes to the actual game itself, the Squid Game, not the war, the Squid Game. Those are going to be individuals that are there specifically only for the Squid Game. That's it. So
think of it like this. They're going to be like rest. Think of it like rest. They're just there since they can't play, but they can shoot us in the Squid Games.
Only in the Squid Game upon your elimination. So if you play in red light, green light, you move, you get shot. You're out. You play the tug of war. Obviously there is no cliff that you're going to fall off. So if you pass the flag, pop, you get shot. you're off. You know,
You ready for the best part? It is the best part and the sad part. Both generals and all 6 exos have to play the Squid Games. We don't sit out.
Nice.
So there's no general. No, we all have to play. Every single one of us.
I'm pretty sure there'll also be kill the general, capture the exos. Those are simple games. I'm pretty sure, you know, as far as games go, you know, I'm pretty sure, you know, they're going to be, like I said, simple games. And the whole premise is for you guys to have fun. You know, not as complicated as Steve, because Steve, he tests your physical and your mental. And I love his events, I really do. But this one, we kind of decided to make it like the series. Because if you watch the series, he's talking about games you played as a child. So I don't know, we don't know what kind of games you played, and you don't know what kind of games we played, but the one common factor that we all have is paintball. So
I played Duck Duck Goose on the beaches of Ion.
well, I mean, we played dodgeball on the fields of bones and ashes.
Hold on. I gotta give it out. I don't know the kid's name or anything, but I went to two different bunkers, going duck, duck. Like, if I call Goose, you better chase me around the bunker. Duck, duck. Went to the next bunker. Duck, Goose, and this little kid actually got up and chased me around the bunker, and we're in the front, like pretty far up on the beaches. And he gets up, chases me around the bunker, and we both jump behind it. It was one of my favorite memories. I don't know the kid's name. I wish I got it, but what a good sport to actually get up and do, like, duck, duck, goose, you know?
No, we're going to make it fun, you know? It's going to be fun. But I know everybody really is looking forward to that red light, green light. I think that's going to be the main one. The red light, green light, I'm really looking forward to that.
Well, what is it you're looking forward to? Experiencing red light, green light as an adult and playing it on the field as, you know, or the whole thrill of possibly getting shot with a .43 caliber?
Everything, you know, everything. Because I've seen the show, and like I said, the show is interesting. Everybody's been told at my job. Everybody's like, "Yo, have you seen Squid Game? Have you seen Squid Game?" I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" I don't watch TV. I'm always streaming video games. I'm always streaming games.
I want one of those 43 cals.
And everybody's at work. Yo, watch it. So all right, I said at work. I watched the first episode, and then the first guy, we're playing red light, green light, and he laughed. But when he gets shot, I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then as it keeps going, and everybody starts running, and everybody starts getting shot, I'm like, "Yo, this shit is fucking interesting." So as you keep watching the show, it gets even more interesting and more interesting. So I just, oh man, I can't wait to play red light, green light. I really can't. The cookie, not so much, whatever. But red light, green light, oh yes, and tug of war. That's gonna be a good one too. Who has a lot of upper body strength and of course teamwork.
Right.
Teamwork.
Well, I have some bad news. My girlfriend's watching the stream.
Oh,
and she's telling me that I am not allowed to go because we have family plans.
Uh-oh.
So, I apologize, but it sounds like a fantastic concept. I'm getting yelled at. She goes, "You better not be going to that game. I know it's cool. Hold on, but we have family dinner planned." I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna say no to the girlfriend. Not gonna happen. I like my life.
Happy life. Happy life.
I like my head where it's at. So, you know, if you want to see me out here next year, I have to continue with family plans. Sorry, sweetheart. I love you."
Wow. Well, listen, I understand your feeling. I understand because my fiance, this is an interactive show. People comment all the time. My fiance, she's watching. She's already commented. Oh, wait, there she goes. There she. You see, she just commented on YouTube, and she's calling you a smart man.
I try. I really try. I wouldn't be here without her. So I'm gonna say yes, dear.
Steve Solo chiming in. Should we invite him into this chat?
Oh, please, let's invite him.
Yes. You want to invite him in?
I got it right now.
I mean, we're coming up to the end of it, but by all means, yes, bring him in.
There we go.
So the XO and the general of the event, Panda and Teddy. So what do we call you, Comrade Panda?
You can, absolutely.
Comrade Panda. Comrade Panda.
Mag Launcher? Your name is Mag Launcher? Really?
That's not me. Oh, wait. You're referring to Mr. Solo.
Mag Launcher?
We're not inviting Steve's buddy from last time, Mr. Thack. I'm not repeating the whole word.
We're talking about Daddy?
Oh, yeah.
We
ain't going there.
About Daddy.
We ain't going there.
I heard about Daddy.
We ain't going there. We're definitely not going there. No.
You're
Good afternoon,
Frosty,
sir.
what about Daddy? Heard something about Daddy, Frosty?
No. We're not going there. We're not going. Frosty has no recollection, right? No memory.
Oh no, you definitely called him Daddy.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Nobody's forgetting that anytime soon.
Damn, Frosty. I thought we were here, man. I thought we were here, buddy.
Yeah,
You know what? You could just turn it around and make him call you Daddy this weekend at the Collapse.
I'm gonna have to, but that doesn't really make much of a difference. Daddy, the whole daddy thing is out there, so it is what it is. Steve, we were talking. Talking about the event and the first time general, Mr. Panda coming out, and the event is coming up this weekend. And I was telling them about the little snippet that you gave us that I put up in post credits with the nuclear symbol, and one word came to mind, and the actual word came, and it was twisted fuck.
Actually, 2 words with a hyphen.
That's it's 2 words with a fuck.
We're dealing with the Cold War. So we're dealing with the Cold War era here. So like nuclear proliferation was a thing. So we're dealing with nuclear materials in this game to some extent, and these gentlemen, as well as their opponents, will learn about that. And since I dropped that little sprinkle on your show last week, tomorrow evening, Teddy, Mr. Daddy, and myself will be on the Fox's Den show tomorrow evening, and I'll be dropping some more knowledge on them that's going to make both command staffs suddenly start panicking. I guarantee it. So
they're panicking now. I mean, we got a lot of.
Do I look like I'm panicking?
I'm not panicking.
You can't,
Do I look like
really
I'm
tell.
panicking?
Not panicking.
But wait. So you hear it from my mouth first. So you hear it from my mouth first. We were talking about age and oldness and bones creaking, and yes, I said that you were a big guy, but I didn't mean big guy. I meant husky, but we don't use husky, so that we understand each other. Because I know that it's gonna, and I told I was telling everybody
because he was calling you old and fat.
No, I never said that. So I was saying that the first time I saw you on the field, that I was impressed with the way you moved, because you were a big dude. I don't mean big dude like anyway.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So then later on in life, I told him, in the time that I've been involved, I've switched from admiring you as a player to admiring you as a producer, and the player portion, obviously, with no disrespect intended, is because that's who you are, but you're to be a producer and cover every single angle that you do, the way you do it. That takes a lot of cojones, man.
It's not done by one person. It's a team effort kind of thing. I'm not the best story writer, so I have friends that are really much better at that than I am, and they've lent their skill sets to the collapse. So
we also know the twists that you like. We know how you like to twist things up and throw monkey wrenches in anything that you might have going.
Yeah, how much aspirin I'm bringing to this game because of you?
How much what?
Aspirin I'm bringing because of you this game.
Oh, yeah. I keep it in my... that sling bag I always have, funny enough, happens to be right here. There's a pill bottle in there. That's aspirin. So... some of the prop items, you'll see how much Tylenol and whatnot I go through in a year. Because pill bottles are like bread and butter for making prop items, and yeah, that kind of stuff's going to be on the field too. I've been doing a bit of prep work this evening myself. We've had my prop master fabricate a lot of stuff already. It's just me doing some extra stuff. So,
quick question. A question was raised, or it's not a question, but a statement was made with regards to stickers and props. Can you elaborate further on it? We have an understanding that the prop is officiated by the sticker.
Mm-hmm. So every prop that is associated to the collapse will have a very distinct sticker on it. You will not be able to mistake it. I promise you. The colors of the sticker range from I don't want to spoil all the colors, but obviously, so if it's a red prop, it's going to have a predominantly red sticker along with other red markings on the prop. That means the red team can interact with it, move it, whatever. Blue team can't touch it. They can deny the red team access to it as long as they want, but they just can't touch it. Same vice versa for blue. So if it's a blue prop, it's a predominantly blue sticker. There's not going to be any mistaking it, as well as blue markings on the prop. Like part of the prop. You're not going to be able to be like, oh, I don't know what color prop this is for. So the only colors you have to worry about are red and blue. And if you're red, you can play with red stuff. If it's blue, you can play with blue stuff. If you're playing blue, let me clarify. There's some other color props that these gentlemen, using deductive reasoning, will have to figure out the purpose of these things. And so, this is all coming into, by the end of the game, there's probably going to be some forehead smacking, especially after the game when they go, oh, that's what that was for. So, because these guys are going to be put in positions where they have to make decisions about things throughout the entire game.
And what is this I'm hearing of not a third faction, but a group of individuals that will be collectively
the NPCs.
I have role players that are part of the game to help build the world that we're creating for this event, for the collapse, and they all have their own agendas. I haven't decided if I'm going to do social media drops on their intelligence dossiers or not, or these gentlemen, along with the other command staff, might get them at 7:30 in the morning on Saturday, in a actual physical file. So
now I have a question.
Yes.
How do you pronounce the city we're in?
So this is Strastock. This is Strastock, and it's the Kunitsov facility. So the Strastock. Yeah, no, correct. So,
but bear in mind that he had previously mentioned in the previous time that when he was on it, is that these locations are totally fictitious.
Correct. Yeah. So we're playing in history, but not with history, so to speak. So again, we're talking like 1983, and I say that because we were building a playlist for the staging area because we'll have the music going in the morning prior to the morning orientation and everything, and some good music came out in 1983 I wanted to include, so I'm like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna have make sure the 1983 stuff's included, but it's Reagan's first term. We do so in the missions for the two teams, we do reference certain historical figures, both from the Soviet era KGB as well as for the CIA and U.S. administration at the time. So that stuff is referenced, but you don't necessarily need to have a strong grasp of international politics of the early 80s to play this game. You'll be okay. We're playing in history, not with it. So.
Again, from the mind of Steve Twisted Solo.
The storyline is very much written by my two story. Well, I shouldn't say two story guys. Everyone's kind of chimed in with everything, but I've had two guys kind of pilot the story for the most part.
Well, it came to light today that you have a twisted mind when it comes to games.
Oh yeah, why is that?
I don't know.
I couldn't tune in before. I was messing with props.
Let's see. Because, well, and this is true, I have experienced it, that the game doesn't change, but the mental ability to strategically strike changes because all of a sudden it's like, okay, wait, I gotta go to this side here now because the prop is over here now. So it's like, okay, this man is twisted. And then
see, Teddy? Do you see the smirk? You see the smirk, Teddy?
That's the smirk we're talking about. That's the smirk. It's that.
So things changing on the field seems pretty standard fare to me. Any producer that I feel like that has produced successful events has locations, like importance of locations shift through the event via missions, via prop drops. Role players sometimes influence that. So I feel like that's kind of a standard thing. So it's not that.
No. I'm not saying that's crazy. I'm saying that's the way it was told. I'm agreeing with it. But yeah, and then yes, it does. It makes the game more interesting. And the one common word that came in is at a solo event, there is no room for comfort. You can't get comfortable. Like most events, we can get comfortable. You can get comfortable in a position. You can hold the line. You can go to a bunker. You can hide here. And at one of your events, you can't do that. It's like, okay, good. I'm here. Shit, I'm gonna be here for like a minute because I know that I gotta move again. And that's
if you're comfortable, something's wrong.
Yes. So that's where we're going at. You know, the twisted mind of Steve Solo. And then the no lunch. It's like not only is it no lunch, but you gotta continuously move. So you don't have. I mean, this is beautiful the way it's set up. It's beautiful the way it is because, in my opinion, it's close to similar to what it would be like on the field if you were actually on combat. You know, if you were doing, if you're running missions like this, it's similar. So
you don't get lunch break in combat.
You don't get lunch break in combat. What you sit down?
When I did my training, we absolutely had like union lunch breaks. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't
never
really know.
Combat. I did plenty of field training exercises and stuff like that. I understand what you're trying to say. I did draw on kind of like that consistent level of stress in a leadership position while thinking like, okay, how can we plan this out for the day? Because our biggest enemy for how long this game goes is daylight. Sunset's at like 4:37 on Saturday. So that's our biggest contender and why the game has to be done by 4. If this was a different time of year, shit, I'd have this go to like 6 at night. 6 push 7 in some cases. But that's not realistic. That'd be a little cruel and unusual punishment for some people, I feel like. Because paintballers aren't soldiers. They're not military personnel. Some are, but not everybody. And so kind of subjecting that to everybody is a little much, in my opinion, sometimes. Though it does put an extra challenge into it. Obviously, this time of year, that's not feasible. It's not realistic. I don't think anybody's running around out there with flashlights. I do know some friends of mine absolutely like using night vision stuff, and I was berated, to use a word, like jokingly about, dude, I want to use night vision. I'm like, yeah, not happening, man. Sorry.
You think I could get night vision over the bear head?
I don't know. Night vision's.
I want to try it. It'd be funny.
Even with like just a normal paintball mask on, night vision and thermal optics is rough.
It's hard. It's a hard fit. It's
very.
I'm stuck with widescreen, so I don't know.
Ha! You said it. It's already hard enough with goggles over because you have to get like the right angle in order for it to even be effective. Not just that, but it's also expensive. And frankly, I wouldn't want to be hit with a paintball in a expensive lens because that shit's not easy to replace.
Yeah, no, they can get pretty expensive.
Yeah. So
pretty expensive.
Maybe sometime in the future, if we're able to move out of December, sometime down the line for the collapse specifically, we can entertain that idea, maybe even for a 2-day event. But baby steps, let's get this one going off the ground first. Let's have a great first successful event. And then we'll see what we can go from there. Because we have certain things we thought of including for this event, but we're like, hey, let's not simplify it, but let's play a little bit on the side, make sure it's a very successful event with what we do before we start sprinkling in stuff that is definitely foreign to some players with certain concepts. Because I have like roles to include for the players. I have all sorts of stuff that maybe should this event go well, which I absolutely believe it will. Next year we'll be including some more extra stuff and kind of turning up the notch a couple, or turning up the dial a couple notches for next year's. So.
Like Emerald, bam.
Exactly.
Me and Teddy call NPCs for next year.
Well, I mean, depends.
We will be wildlife, yes.
Depending on who wins, the commanders will obviously be invited back to defend their title, kind of thing. So I would like to keep that level of continuity, if at all possible. But we'll see.
We'll be back to defend our title. That's fine.
I'm intrigued to find out. I can't wait to find out. I'm looking forward to it.
You register yet?
No, actually, I'm going to be one of the individuals that are going to probably be in person because I will find out this Thursday if I am in fact going to California or not.
Okay. That's right. I know you guys got the other event.
For the UMFL. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm waiting to see. Right now I'm playing it by ear. So more than likely I'm going to be one of those guys that are going to be paying more money the day of. But it is what it is. But yeah, I'm looking forward. I want to know. If I don't go, and obviously I have to go to California, I'm going to be very upset because I want to go. But then again, if I go to see the conundrum that I'm in, Oxcc, and I want
I get it.
It's a conundrum. It's a conundrum.
Playing in California is another beast altogether. I've gotten to play down near San Diego, and that was a good time. That was Dominion 3. I went out there with
the decision's easy.
So
yeah, last time I played at SC Village when they were over by the manure farm.
I still have not gotten to go to SC Village. That'll be a one-day kind of thing, or like eventually, rather, not one day, but eventually.
Yeah, this was the last time I played was years ago there, and they were by a manure farm. I'm told they're not there no more, but I mean that farm. But
and a reminder for anybody watching who's considering the collapse this weekend: if you do come to the collapse, you do get free entry for either Rec Ball on Sunday or my MAGFED meetup. And it is a bring your own first rate MAGFED meetup. That's on Sunday. We'll be doing stuff that I have done for the class. Mr. Panda will be bringing his pump, and if he wants to use it, if he wants to dip his toe into the MAGFED world, I'll let him run with my FLE 100 that Mr. Simon Stevens from Inception built me. So it is the lightest
hammer carry for that one.
See how I bow my head? You saw how I bowed my head because that's one of the markers that is just so hard for me to get.
The FLE, it's an amazing. Simon is a goddamn genius. I've shot the MG with like all the body kits on it and all that jazz. I've shot the EMEC, which the MG is based off of. Fantastic markers, and then he just manages to turn it up even higher. And when I say this thing weighs nothing, I mean I can hold this in my hand the entire day and not feel any level of strain. This thing, fully loaded, is maybe 6 pounds. I feel like not even. It's nothing. So that's tank attached, fully loaded mag, and ready to go. So he makes a great product.
She don't weigh nothing.
If it has all that polymer body stuff on it, it weighs something compared to mine. I will tell you that hands down.
You know what's funny? I don't feel, and I run with a huge chest rig. You can ask Steve.
Yeah, he runs. He runs.
That thing might be lighter than my head.
He has a heavy encumbrance. He really does.
I run 11 mags on my chest.
That's way too
much. Extra tank on the back, and I'm there moving with it.
And he's running with like most of us run with real plate carriers. This guy's running with a plate carrier that still has an insert in it.
The insert it lets it keep its shape though at the same thing.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
but
it's like a plastic insert, like one of those nice pack inserts. That makes sense.
But who does that? Who does that? That's like.
Once upon a time, I ran with the more real stuff because that's what I knew from my very brief time in. But I don't. I look at it now. I'm like, I'm good. That's too much weight already. This is paintball, not the real thing. I like being late.
I'm paying for it now because I actually run with my plate carrier, and that's my actual plate carrier.
Mm-hmm.
And it's heavy.
I still got my ID in the other room, so
it's heavy. And for me, being a big dude, I mean, I am losing weight, but being a big dude, it's hard to find a vest that fits, something that fits. So I mean, it is what it is. But
look at the Whiskey 2-4 stuff. It's really lightweight. Does fantastic job of doing the job. Honestly, like
that's exactly what I bought. You told me about that a couple of years ago. That's exactly what I have. So
it's a fantastic product.
I haven't ordered nothing from there yet.
Yeah, you should. They take a little bit of lead time sometimes, but they have some really nice customizable, like you build out your rig kind of stuff, and it's lightweight. It's pretty durable from everything that I've seen. I have plenty of friends who run this stuff, and they swear by it. So to quote Kilt, buy once and buy modular if you can. So with that mindset, you generally won't be disappointed in anything you get. So
I'll look into it. I'll reach out to them. Guys, listen, we're at the end of the show. I'll leave it with you. I'll start it with you, Steve. Go ahead. I'll give you a couple minutes. Go ahead and plug your event.
Get your asses registered. We have a fantastic event this weekend. If you're not there, you're gonna kind of miss out. You're gonna end up seeing the photos and the videos of all these guys having fun. Speaking of videos, I'm having it set up so both CPs have GoPros, and they will be turned on at various times. So I will get a chance to, after the game's over, see how these commanders on both sides react and handle certain situations that they're going to be forced to face. That's the words I'm looking for.
Forced to face. Hear that, Teddy?
You know, it's going to be really funny. He's going to be waiting for the look on our faces, but
yeah, I know. That's what's going
to see all this shock.
It's gonna be comedy. It's gonna be stress, absolute frustration. If I don't hear enough "fuck Frosties" in there, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Well, I don't feel like that. I wouldn't say that about you.
I'm going to try and get one of my friends to kind of edit up whatever video we do capture from that. I have a friend who's going to run a drone over the field during certain parts of the game because things happen, and I want that kind of caught on video because I think it's going to be really cool to watch. And yeah, if you don't come, you'll be only able to watch these things and hear these gentlemen retell their stories on the various podcasts, the Facebook posts, all that jazz. So go get registered while you can. Save the bucks while you can. Registration ends on Thursday. So we're drawing it as close to the event as reasonably possible. Registration is still $45. Paint per case is $55. First strikes are still your standard rate. No change there. On Friday and game day, that goes to $55 for registration and $65 a case. So if you think you're going to shoot a lot, buy your paint now. Get registered now. At a minimum, get registered now. So that way you're only losing out $10 a case on paint if you can. So get it taken care of. Register for these guys or register against them. That's completely up to you. So, but I hope to see everybody there.
Awesome. Panda.
Honestly, whatever Steve said, I can only second that. If you do join the KGB, you will be served breakfast shots by yours truly, your Russian Filipino bartender. So you'll have a couple of that stuff there.
It is Russian breakfast, yes.
Exactly, our Russian breakfast. Honestly, just want to say thank you to our sponsors, Outdoor Extreme Chesapeake City, Diana, my personal sponsors, the Montress Marauders, Black Lotus. And really want to shout out to Steve for becoming engaged recently. So congratulations to you, buddy. Jenny's very unlucky, but I hope you guys are so happy moving forward. But I'm looking forward to this game this weekend.
Wow, Steve, the admiration is really there, huh?
That's what people tell me. I mean, Hey, I'll take it. I appreciate all the kind words. I mean,
Wow, the accolades.
I'll have to tell another story another time about how Panda and I's friendship was born and how he hyped me up to do a belly slide for no fucking reason. So
That's awesome.
We're gonna have to hear about that.
yeah.
Mr. Teddy.
I don't know about you, but I want to hear that.
We could probably
How
do
long
it.
of a story is it? How long of a story is it?
It's kind of short.
Okay, my neck's hurting, so.
Go ahead. If you want to say it,
All
go
right.
right ahead.
And Panda and I's friendship truly was born. I forget which Super Game it was. It might have been the second Super Game East down there at Oxcc. There was a big flank happening, and we're over near Legoland. And off on the northwest tape line, there's a dude kind of holding everybody back, and we're behind some like thick bushes and a couple bunkers, I think. And Panda is sitting there hyping me up. He's like, "Yo, you got to belly slide into this low bunker. You got to do it. You got to do it." And I'm just like, "All right." So I take a couple steps back and get like a nice running sprint, and like I do a full belly slide into this low bunker, kind of tailspin, and instantly post up on the corner of this thing, only to see our entire team kind of just walking past me towards the tree line. And my chest hurts because I hit the ground super fucking hard. I turn around and Panda is on the ground fucking dying.
So it was like, "Yo, Steve, you gotta go. Steve, you gotta go." And I'm like, he's not gonna know that everyone's leaving. We took this already. You took this corner already. So he's just gonna go for no reason. I loved it.
That's good.
You're saying
Like
you told the story, and in my head, I'm hearing that TikTok. They're gonna know. Yeah, they're no one's gonna know. They're gonna know. No one's, and I'm hearing it. I'm hearing that now in my head, and I'm visualizing it. So yeah.
Yeah. I kind of just laid there for a minute. That was about it.
Jesus. You know what? I think about it. I would have paid money to see that now.
I don't do belly slides anymore. I'd have to be paid an absurd amount of money to do a belly slide at this point. I've learned.
How old were you?
Not that much. It was only a couple years ago. So I'm 33.
Years ago.
Yeah. I was either 29 or 30 still. So
Yeah. That was the time our bodies were invincible. Now I don't know about that.
no. My check knees light's been on for the better part of a decade.
Mr. Teddy. Hey, Teddy.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
What do you got to say, Mr. Teddy?
So, I mean, I feel like we're half doing this guy's Twitch up here. What you playing up there, Pokemon?
Streaming a little
I'm
bit, yeah.
talking to you. What is that, Pokemon?
Yes, sir.
You getting it in, huh?
Always.
You gonna plug your Twitch real quick?
You want to watch?
No.
I'll send.
All right, so yeah, come out this weekend to Oxcc. It's gonna be an awesome time. I know some of the shenanigans that's gonna go on. I know the people that are playing. So, man, there's gonna be so many stories to tell after this weekend. Win, lose, I know we're gonna have a great time. Just come out and play. Get those registrations in. And I'll see you on the front lines either way.
In the very best accent that you can do, plug the events. Just say say your team.
Okay. So come play Collapse, the scenario event at Oxcc. KG Bears come in, Ted E. Bear, and this is my XO Panda. So come play, have breakfast, shots of vodka, and let's beat CIA pigs. Yeah.
You now have to use that voice on stage. I'm just going to let you know now. That's not.
I plan on it, but I do not want to talk on stage. I speak bear. I have translator. It works out. I only speak Russian. He'll be translating.
You haven't heard Devin's, by the way. When you see Devin, tell him that. Yeah,
Devin and I have talked and spoken. Me and him. I've heard his Russian accent.
His accent is spot on.
Well, I highly
ready for KGB.
Oh,
I encourage anybody coming to the game. Feel free to dress the part for the side you're playing on. By all means, I love it when scenario players dress up for the games for the theme. It's a great time. It adds an extra.
What does a
flavor to the game.
KGB agent dress up in? What would I be in a suit?
You can find all sorts of Soviet Russia memorabilia. I mean, you can get like the long olive trench coat kind of thing. Because
I'm gonna get Adidas tracksuit.
Yeah, you could go tracksuit mafia with it,
like an 80s. Yeah, yeah, bro. Let's go, bro.
The Ushanka, so like that Russian woolly hat that everyone tends to attribute to the Russians.
I want one, but I don't think I can find one that'll fit.
I mean, even if you found a normal one and found a way to secure it to the bear head, I think that'd be entertaining.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Amazon Prime, man, time's running out.
Time's definitely running out. And
I mean, you pick up Spetsnaz stuff from that time period as well, and if you want to go the camouflage route, so get creative. I encourage creativity.
I just think about maybe dressing up like with the trench coat and the hat and AK, Takamo modified to an AK.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. Absolutely. So
you can get the highway boots, from the cops wear, those long highway motorcycle boots.
Yeah,
get one of those. Go the part that way. You give me some work. You're giving me some work to do, Steve.
Like I said, I want to hear everybody's bad Russian accent.
I don't really have an accent. See, it sounds.
It works.
It sounds Cuban, Mexican. It sounds Latin American. A Latin American Russian.
And guess what? And guess what? Back then, Cuba was communist too. So bring it. Let's go.
Cuba's still communist, but a Latin American communist.
Well, maybe. Hey, we don't kid you big. If it's okay.
I'll try. And last but not least, Mr. Pokemon.
Oh man, hey guys. Yes, this weekend Oxcc is gonna go down. It's gonna be a great event at Steve Solo. I keep hearing these things. The man throws events and then he throws twisted bones inside. Everybody's gonna need Advil, aspirin, whatever it is. Go have some fun, of course, this weekend. Teddy, I played with him before. It's a movie. And December 18, guys, you got nothing to do. Come join me, Squid Wars. It's gonna be fun. We will be playing red light, green light, cookie game, and tug of war. It will be epic. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a blessed week. And Dragging Out. And y'all want to watch me stream, I'll send you guys my Twitch.
Okay. I'm going to say cue music and
don't forget, guys, tune in Mondays and Fridays podcast. Mondays we plug in events. Fridays we talk shit. Fridays to me are the best days because we get to talk a lot of shit.
Thank you for taking it
out
of my
mouth.
Whoa, Tony! Wow.
Anyway, Generation MAGFED, Mondays and Fridays, 8 p.m. I want to thank Steve Solo, Panda, Gene, Teddy, to you, the community. Make sure you comment, click, like, subscribe. We are, again, Mondays and Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we talk about everything and anything paintball, whether it's wood ball, MAGFED, speedball, scenario ball, gel ball. We will talk about it. With that, I'm signing off.
I want jelly ball done.
With that, I'm signing off. You guys have a very good evening, and we'll catch you guys Friday.
Take care.
See you guys. Thank you.
I don't think we're having a